Hey, it's Sean for 110%. You know you can. It's Monday here. I think we're January 11th. So we're on our second week of the new year of 2021. I hope everybody's having a good new year and everything's going good. The reason I'm making this video today is I've seen a few people post already that they've failed or they didn't do anything this weekend, so they feel that their goals aren't in reach now. That I'm behind on my goals for 2021, and I found this disheartening for the reason that people always jump into this New Year resolution stuff and this New Year that it's going to happen. We're going to make it happen, and you are going to make it happen. But what you also have to realize is that you've had years, if not months, then you've had years of developing these bad habits, such as a bad habit as eating, not exercising, being sedentary, just sitting around and laying around, the habit of coming home and just going right to the kitchen and going to the fridge, habit of I'm going to have ice cream before bed. These are all habits that have developed over time. And like I said, it could have taken months, it could have taken years. But so you have to realize that if you want these new changes to happen for you in the new year, you have to develop new habits. You have to get rid of the old habits as well. So you can't look at that that one setback for one day as a failure. You can't look at a setback as, oh, my year's done, my year's blown. I used to do this regularly. By January 20th, I'd be like, well, I wish this year was over with. And it was a habit, and it was a bad habit. And it really took a toll not only on me, but my family and people around me, because I was just ready for the year to be done already by January 20th. But this last year of 2020 really made me open up and look at new habits. And I went from, like I said, I always say, I was 318 pounds January 20th or January 31st on 2020, and now I'm 243, 11 months out from my first bodybuilding competition, and that was by changing habits and developing those new habits. Now, with habits, you have to understand that it takes anywhere from 18 days to 254 days for a person to develop a new habit form. It doesn't happen overnight, and it's not going to happen overnight. On average, it takes about a little over 2 months before a person can develop new behavior, or that new behavior becomes automatic. And the studies show that it can take approximately 66 days to be exact for that new behavior to become automatic. So if you're, I'm going to go for a walk every day after work, or I'm going to exercise every day after work, you have to give yourself time to develop that brand new habit, but you have to be consistent every day. And once you become consistent, that habit will become automatic. You'll get home from work and you'll be like, I gotta go, to the point where your body is, it's wanting to do that. So it varies from person to person. It varies from behavior to behavior, but you have to be willing to change those behaviors. For instance, today is Monday, and today is actually my active rest day. So I won't be doing anything for exercise or working out or anything like that. Today is my day off. So it's hard for me. It was a habit. I was in the habit of, I was working out 6 days a week. On average, I was spending 2 to 3 hours in the gym at night, and then in the morning I would wake up and I'd do at least an hour of cardio. And my trainer Kat and I found out my body wasn't responding very well to that. It was actually digressing and going the opposite way, and that's not what we wanted. Now that we've changed my eating habit and upped my calorie intake and everything, and we've cut my exercise back to an hour and 5 minutes or actually about an hour and 25 minutes in the gym with warm up. And I work out 2 days and then I have a day off. So I'm 2 days on, 1 day off. 2 days on, 1 day off. Religiously now. And my body is really, really responding and coming together with that. So I'm real happy about that. So, I just want to tell you, that 110%, you can do this. I know you can do it. And you got to give yourself time to develop those new habits and be patient. You have to be patient. If you're, I hate the word, but if you're overweight and you want to lose weight, you got to remind yourself religiously that you did not gain this weight overnight. And therefore, you are not going to lose this weight overnight. This weight is not going to come off automatically. It has taken time for you to gain that weight. And you're going to do great. You're going to do great things. But you have to be patient. Give yourself time to develop those new habits and stay consistent with those new habits and your new regimen every day. So that's what I wanted to say about that. We're only in week 2 of 2021, and we have a lot more weeks to go. We have 52 more weeks left of this year. So we have a long road ahead of us. So we're going to do this. And I'm going to be here with you every step of the way. And today is my active rest day, like I said. But what's an active rest day? For me, it's I can't work out. I don't work out. I don't exercise. I still, my daily intake for food is exactly the same. It's still 3,400 as close to 3,400 calories as I can get. The 300 grams of protein, the 172 grams of carbs, the 200 grams of fat. I try to get religiously close to that as much as I can, as close as possible. So I'm going to take today as my active rest day, and excuse me, I was runny nose. I'm going to take this active rest day as a chance to prepare my workouts for the rest of the week. For this new week coming up, this would be we're looking at week 2 of 4. So this week will be my 20 by 3s. So I'll actually be doing 20 sets, or 20 sets, yeah, 20 reps per set. So we'll have 3 sets per exercise for 20 reps apiece. So we're going to be doing 60 reps total for each workout. So we'll be doing that today, and figuring out what I'm going to work out. And I wanted to show you in detail my books that I use. So we're going to start off with my I call it the Great Big Book of Everything, and I'm going to come bring this camera on over here. So in my Great Big Book of Everything, I have my measuring tape for my check-in days. As you flip through my note tabs here, I have my daily nutrition and what I'm supposed to do for nutrition-wise, and Kat and I detail this. And we go through this every month to make sure I'm still on track. If we have to tweak here, tweak there, and do that. So as you can see, it's very detailed. Calorie, macro, and portion guide by Kat. And she gives like a list of and ideas for me of what foods to have. But I usually stick to the same old thing, and that's just the way I am. And then here we go. So we're looking at, my detailed 300 grams of protein, 172 grams of carbs, 200 grams of fat, 6 to 8 portions of veggies a day. And then, of course, we're taking in 3,400 calories. She even has some meal ideas that she threw in here for me to check out. From there, the next one is we're going to move over to my body comp. And these ones are interesting because my body comp position, this was from February 2nd, 2020. And if you look, I was height, where was I was at 302 pounds on that day, but my body fat content was like tremendous. It was 146.9% was my body fat content when I first started this, and my muscle was 40.8%. So we've done a lot of work since then. So I keep every monthly body comp in this book, so we can detail and look it all over and refer back to what the last month was and compare. So, so that's that. And then from there, we'll go to measurements, and I detail all my measurements for the date, neck, chest, abs, all the way down to the calves. So we do that, and I keep those so we can refer back to them and look at it. And then one thing I'll be looking at tonight, because I'm really going to switch things up this week, is the workouts. So this is all the pages of my workouts. I have like all my abs I can do, all the back exercises I can do, shoulders, arms, triceps, biceps, my chest, and then legs are in there as well. So then we're going to come over, and what I'll do is I'll just start entering all this in. And this, I love this Body Minder. The Body Minder book is just awesome. I love this book. It details my workouts, and I can refer back to weeks that I've done. And so if you you'll start, and it has the date, workout week, week. So we'll be on week 2, day 1 tomorrow. And then you come down, and it has upper and lower body, muscle group, action, whatever exercise you're going to do, reps, weights, number of sets. So I really love this book, and it really, really has helped me out. So that's what I'm going to be doing today on my active rest day. So active rest day is not really an active rest day. It's mind day to get everything ready for this week. So that's what I'll be doing. And, again, don't give up on yourself. It's only week number 2. And, don't get disheartened or down on yourself because you messed up this weekend or you messed up one day. Like I said, studies show that it takes 18 to 254 days to change habits and get those new habits going, and 66 days at the minimum for a new habit to be automatic. So have a great rest of the evening, and never forget 110%. You can, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.